I'm Lisa McBain, and we have been attending Hillside probably for a little over a year. I grew up in a Christian home. My grandparents were Christians. Before them, they were Christians. And as I got older, I still, I knew what was right. I knew what was wrong, but I just kind of compromised what I should have been doing. So started dating a boy in high school, and I was 16, and we went to prom together, and I ended up figuring out that I probably was pregnant, but I didn't want to face that, so I just kind of let it go. And, like days went by, and then, so the only place that I could think of going to was Planned Parenthood. And they told me, don't worry, you don't have to tell anybody. Nobody will know, it's not a baby, and we can schedule an abortion. And then I left thinking that, okay, an abortion is set, and I'm just not going to think about it. Right away, the Lord just didn't allow a secret to be kept, and once I had the conversation with my mom, I knew that that wasn't an option anymore, that I was going to have a baby. When I told my boyfriend about being pregnant, all he wanted was an abortion, is basically. And because I said, no, I'm not doing that, we broke up, and he went on with his life, and really no contact. Next, I left a note on my husband now's car. His name is Bernie, and we had dated before. And I just left a note saying, basically, hey, how you doing? And he ended up calling me, and, I told him I was pregnant, and he said, let's get married. So 17, and showed me a calendar and showed me September, because that was the month I told him, and he was like, pick a day. And so I looked at the calendar, and I picked the last weekend in the month, because I was afraid. And we've been married for 34 years. The world wants to tell you that you can't do it, and and all these excuses why it would never work out. And, after we got married, we had 2 girls. So we have 3 kids. Jamie is just such a sweet, sweet boy, always was. And when he was probably like 5, we realized he was really good at hockey. My husband started a hockey school, which then is now, we have arenas and we have programs and all that, but it all is because of Jamie. And then he also played for University of Wisconsin. He was an NHL player. He was drafted. So he's just brought so much joy. He's just so special. I just feel like God just had his place for him and where he was supposed to be. And we just were blown away by what God had planned for him. And, to see him now and living for the Lord and loving his family and, knowing his story, he's able to see that God was protecting him. And looking back at it, I'm able to see God's hand as far as like his protection of me, just making the wrong choice. Just his perfect plan, that he is just so good and forgiving, and he's so faithful. And I'm so thankful that he saved me, that he saved Jamie, children are truly a blessing from the Lord.